Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 591. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Brian.
Oh, it's a low count this week.
Jim suspended.
You suspended Jim, so
I did suspend Jim. He decided to play. He decided golf was more important than the podcast. So fuck you. You're suspended. Blake is supposed to be here 1 week. Not sure. But yeah. Next week, Steve and Izzy stopped by. So a little fun with Steve and Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I learned from movies.
And we already have a top 5 list for next week. Did you see that?
Oh, I missed it.
Randall Holt just sent it in tonight. Top 5 celebrities that you would send into space. And then he put hashtag no one gives a shit.
Oh, I was going to ask, do they have to come back?
Nope, it's your thing.
Okay.
yeah, it
Your
was
thing.
5 that you would send to space and leave there.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. So there you go. That's your top 5 next week. It's kind of vicious. Anyways, so yes, welcome everybody. It's middle of April, which is really depressing already. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're recording this on tax day.
Yes. This is April 15th, Tuesday, April 15th. Happy tax day. If you're local or you want to become local, Friday, April 18th, this Friday, I will be at the Atomic Vault comic shop working from 3:15 to 7. So come on in, say hi, and say Hobie, and maybe you'll win something. I don't know.
When you're working Friday, can you bring me can you pick up my John Wick Funko?
Yep, I will. Yep, just remind me that day. But yeah,
thank you.
I was actually in there a couple days ago, and I completely forgot to pick it. I was in there Saturday. I forgot to pick it up for you.
I forgot that I had to work late tonight, so I didn't get to swing by there on my way.
That's fine. I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's 211 Harrison Avenue in Harrison, Ohio. Come see me at Atomic Vault. Zach will be there. He was on the show before. So yeah, we'll have a little fun. I'm also working Sunday the 28th, I think. So
All right.
Come on in. We appreciate it. Because of that, Jeff,
What?
I'm picking up comic books more.
Oh, yeah, that's not a surprise.
I picked up Bug Wars that I talked about last week. I didn't read it last week, but I talked about, it got good reviews. I read the first 2 issues. Love it. Really brutal, violent, but it's not just violent just to be violent. It's really good. So I would highly recommend Bug Wars. It is very much like Conan the Barbarian mixed with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's good. It's a hard R rating book, though. But yeah, it's by Image Comics.
So better or worse than A Bug's Life?
Bug's Life I like. That's a tough call. Get back to me on that.
All right.
And then I did finish the Frankenstein book, the Universal Monsters Frankenstein book by Image. I'm starting the Mummy one. They just came back with comic books. But I bought the graphic novel of the Frankenstein. Finished that tonight. Really loved it. Really good book. It's just kind of a retelling of the story. Pretty much the same idea, but there's some background on how he got different parts in that. Really, really well done. And then I picked up Amazing Spider-Man. Guess what, Jeff? They rebooted it.
Oh,
Number
no.
one.
Oh, a number one.
But
Has it got a foil cover?
no foil cover. They did have like 6 different covers. I love Spider-Man, so I picked it up. It was number 1 just to see how it is. I've liked it. It's a reboot, but it also has like parts of it, like Norman Osborn no longer has the Green Goblin in him. Sure. So they talk about that story. So it's a number 1, but like it's a weird, like I guess they're picking and choosing what's out there, like from the old series and that. So whatever. I picked it up. I've enjoyed it. I've liked it. Rhino's in this one.
Got to be good then.
And I thought it was cool too because the mystery is that Rhino has this like serum or something that given to him by a villain, and he has a heart attack because of it. And it was a really cool scene. Like he has a heart attack while fighting Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man saves his life by pounding on his chest to get his heart going again. And it was just kind of interesting because you don't see that a lot in the book. So I recommend it. I don't know how it's going to be after this one, but I've enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm not going to be obsessed with them and like get them every like 16 of them a week like I used to. But yeah, I'm going to pick and choose. I do like the Bug Wars. I'm going to continue that. I'm going to continue the Mummy. And then we'll see about Spider-Man.
1 a week.
Yeah, about 1 or 2 a week.
About
Yeah.
one a week.
Okay. My youngest son got into Adventure Time comic book. They just rebooted that.
Did he watch the TV show?
He is now. I guess it's on Fortnite, the characters or something. And so he got excited about that. So he got the comic book, and now he's watching the cartoon series. So I'm fine with
That
that.
is a strange cartoon.
Him and I watched 2 or 3 episodes. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
No, I have no clue what's going on. I watched about a half a dozen episodes, and I don't know what happened.
He enjoys it, so I'm happy. It's something different than Bluey and what else? Jurassic Park, the cartoon, and Big City Greens.
But you love Bluey.
I do. I like Big City Greens. There's a lot of shows that I like that he watches, but I'm happy to have other ones in there. So, hi, Brian.
Hello, Jason.
Speaking of heart attacks and people getting saved, The Pit series finale or season finale.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, my wife and I finished the series,
Wow.
the season.
Yeah.
We are caught up. That
Wow.
doesn't happen. You thought it would take years.
I mean, everything else takes years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't know.
pretty impressive.
I know you haven't talked much about it, but that might be the best show on TV right now.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Oh my gosh. Noah Wiley's amazing in it.
Yeah.
Even though he was kind of an asshole to the female doctor that called the cops. She had a job to do. I would have called those cops
Yeah.
a lot longer ago.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. Great season.
Yeah.
Jeff, did you finish it?
Yep.
Thoughts?
I am split on how like the season ends because like obviously last episode they're still introducing interesting storylines which are going to go nowhere because it's over.
But that's the end of their shift. It's like the ER.
Yeah, I know, and I understand why, but it's like, oh, I kind of want to know what's going to happen to these people.
I want to know
now.
what happens to the measles kid.
Exactly.
I very much enjoyed the smackdown that he gave her when he
Yes.
was like, oh, well, like it says here that, kids have become paralyzed from spinal. And he's like,
There's no evidence
right,
of that.
yeah.
So basically, the dad wants this. This kid comes in with a rash. For those that haven't seen it, basically they find out it's measles, and measles is deadly in unvaccinated kids for 1 in 5, and then it can lead to brain damage and all that stuff. So they need to do a spinal tap to see how to treat it. And the mom won't let them, but the dad wants to. Dad gets talked into it. The mom doesn't want to, and she's using Google. Like, I read online that you can be paralyzed by it. And he's like, there's no proof of that. That's never happened. Or that doesn't happen. And then she's like, well, I heard this. And he's like, put the fucking phone down.
Yeah.
Put the Dr. Google down. But yeah, it was it was good. I like how the dad was like, fuck it. I
like how like it's like, oh my God, we're so offended by the fact that you guys are trying to practice proper medicine. We're going to take our son to another hospital. And they're like, no hospital's going to accept a transfer without a spinal tap.
correct. Because they don't know how to treat them.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because she called her doctor, And I wanted to know what that doctor said, like the family doctor.
He was probably telling her, fuck
Same
off.
thing. But yeah, it was, she's like, well, let's just keep waiting. And they're like, it can get worse.
Yeah, like,
Measles is nothing to fuck around
And
with.
that's what the daughter had the measles and got over it, but
Yes.
it spread to the son. And she's like, she got fine. It's like different people react differently.
I did like how the night doctor from
Abbott?
the military.
not Abbott. Yeah, Abbott.
Yeah, it's Abbott, yeah.
Yeah, but
I like how they're working on the guy and they're doing that thing to the guy's back, like opening it up, and the trainee's doing it, the resident's doing it. And like the other doctor tries to get involved and he like blocks her out of the way. Like just subtle little things like that. Like we watch it, I was like, wait a minute, go back. And I told my wife, I was like, go back. I think he blocked her. It was just really well done, like the whole thing. And I like that they don't always agree or like each other, but they do a job. Mm-hmm. And they brought back the guy that was stealing drugs. I love him.
Well, they didn't bring him back. He just showed back up.
Well, yeah,
Because
there's
of the
a shooting.
because of the mass casualty event.
Yeah.
So I've read a few things. A few things are starting to leak out about season 2.
Yes.
It'll be released in January. Mm-hmm. It'll take place over 4th of July weekend.
Which is 10 months after this one.
And supposedly Langdon will be fresh out of rehab. Mm-hmm. That's the timeline, is that from now until then, he'll have been in rehab.
Yeah.
But
because originally at the end, he told him, hey, Robbie's like, you got to go rehab for at least 30 days. And it could be longer. So
hi, Molly.
we have a visitor here. Molly.
You're not barking at me. Hi.
We have a dog in the house. Here, come here.
You have 2 dogs in the house.
Well, yes, we have one in the studio, though. Yeah.
Hi, Molly.
She's like, whatever. Until she gets yelled at to go upstairs
Yeah.
for my daughter. But yeah,
I
Pitt really
also
well done.
like the ending, like where they all just kind of like hung out in the park.
Yes.
Guy had a cooler beer. Like, that was kind of cool.
I like that nurse. He's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like him.
But
Is that Santos?
no, Santos was the female doctor.
That's who it was.
the one
yes.
who ratted out
Yes.
Langdon.
And I like the connection between her and Whitaker at the end.
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry's hilarious. I love Whitaker.
Yeah.
And I like that he's the one that found Robbie in that state.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good. It's just good writing. We've talked about it for 10 weeks now, and it's just a really good show. It's averaging 10 million viewers per week, per episode. It has gone up every single week. Each new episode has gone up in viewership each week. So, yeah, they said they have. They're going to just keep making it for as long as they can.
Every January, they're planning on releasing a season.
I think it's only a matter of time until the Night Crew gets their own spinoff.
think-
You don't even have to do it every year. Maybe every other year.
Yeah, alternate or something.
Yeah. Like you can do the day shift all year, like every year, and then do the night shift every other year, or
Yeah.
even do one in January, do one in July.
Yeah. I mean, that would be awesome if they're able to get to that point, or if there's whatever. But
Yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it, so I appreciate you and Jim and Jeff talking about it. So look at that. It didn't take me 10 years or 15 years like Friday Night Lights.
yeah,
Clear minds. So there you go. Anything else we watched?
Full Hearts, can't lose.
There we go. I was waiting.
I mean, if you were looking at me to respond, it
Yeah.
wasn't going to happen.
Well, there's 3 parts, so I figured we would all do one part.
Oh, I would have to have watched the show to know what it is.
Jeff, you should check out Friday Night Lights. It's a great show.
Is it? I heard
is.
bad things about it from Jason.
Nah, that's not surprising.
Anyways, Jeff, what'd you watch this week?
What did I watch this week? I don't remember. I was watching hockey and baseball and stuff.
Okay.
You know, something we didn't talk about was
What's that?
There's a new goals leader in NHL history.
Gretzky?
He was his record was beaten by Alex Ovechkin.
I heard rumors Gretzky's coming back, though, to take it back.
Yeah, he's only now
behind now.
two behind.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, he could. I mean, he still looks like he could probably.
Ovechkin was one of those guys I never liked coming out, like, once he got drafted, but I've grown to really appreciate him, like, as he gets older. I really like him. Because I was always a Crosby guy. Sidney Crosby.
It's very rare across any sport, but it's very rare for guys to get drafted and play their entire careers with one team. Mm-hmm. So that's a pretty cool thing. Also, he broke his leg this year and still came back and he missed minimal time. Mm-hmm. And he still
had enough goals to break the record.
Goals. Yeah. I mean, I think he's one of the best. But I'm just happy that I didn't fall asleep before it happened because I was napping. I was laying on the couch, had it on because I knew he was one away, and starting to get into pre-nap mode. And then and then it happened. I was like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. I wasn't watching it happen, but I guess someone on our fantasy hockey chat said, man, I picked a good time to turn on the hockey game. So I'm like, I guess Ovi did it.
He did. And it was a sweet goal, too.
It wasn't
nice. That was the other thing. He had an opportunity earlier, in the week where they were up big and they were up and the other team pulled the goalie and the coach said hey, and he said no, he didn't want to break the record on an empty net.
And it wasn't at home either.
Well, he didn't break it at home.
Oh, that's right. He didn't. That's right.
They were on the road.
That's right. They were on the road the last two games.
So they were at home.
For the empty netter.
The empty net.
Okay.
Yeah. But he didn't want to break the record.
I like that. I appreciate that.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He wanted to,
Meanwhile, the other team's like, come on, break the record against us.
Yeah.
Look. That's cool. Molly's just making herself at home in here. She's just our dog. My dog is just 70 pounds of love in here.
I guess we found Blake's replacement.
She's not as angry.
She doesn't interrupt me nearly as much as Blake does.
No, not yet. No, not yet. Give her time. Anybody else watch anything?
I am trying to think what else I watched. I watched caught up on Fire Country. Still fighting fires. So that's good.
Is he still in prison?
No, he's out of prison.
Oh, but he's just going to volunteer?
No, he's back. He got hired. He's a probationer. Yeah, he's probationary.
On fire?
Yep.
He's on fire?
No, he's not on fire.
This girl is on fire!
Yeah, those actually are the lyrics.
This girl is...
No, so, yeah, he went to jail, and then he went to the probationary, the...
Fire school thing?
Yeah. And then served his time, got out, got hired by the fire department.
Oh.
Is now a... Yeah.
So he's a role model. He changed his life.
He did.
What was he in jail for in the show?
Being bad.
Murder.
Drugs.
Oh. It's always drugs.
Drugs related.
Dealing or carrying?
Crimes committed while on, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Under the influence.
He was running around naked up and down the street. He's like Will Ferrell in Old School.
He was robbing people for a high.
Isn't that your favorite show, Old School?
Nope.
Yeah. So, they're doing this weird thing where, last season was only, I think 10 episodes on Paramount Plus. This year, I just watched episode 17.
Isn't it on regular TV, too?
Yeah, so it's, I think Friday nights it's on CBS.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, and then obviously it's on Paramount too.
But yeah, so it's this weird thing where last season was only on Paramount Plus, and I don't know. Jelly Roll was a guest actor on this newest episode.
I'm afraid.
Did he jump out of a plane?
No, he played an orderly in the nursing home.
Oh,
where one of the characters is at.
Is every episode of fighting a fire?
More or less some sort of emergency response to...
Like a forest fire or a wildfire, or do they change that up?
Most of them are wildfire, because where it's based in California, but...
Just didn't know that.
Eventually there's a house fire or something.
Yeah, there are other fires.
A grease fire.
Other...
Man on fire.
Like plane crashes and...
Okay. Like little Cessnas and that. Okay.
Or big 747s.
Helicopters. There's Kobe.
Hey.
And there's Kobe.
Hey.
Kobe.
Oh,
There's Kobe. Oh, sorry. Too soon. My bad.
Not too soon, just too cruel.
It's just Kobe.
well,
I didn't say anything else.
there was also
She interrupted you, Brian.
One.
I hate it here. It was the helicopter in New York that crashed over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I saw that with the CEO, and his whole family was on it.
Yeah.
It was sabotage.
Oh, jeez. Anyways,
The company that owns those has already ceased operations and has folded.
there is nothing about being in a helicopter that I would want to do.
I would love to pilot one.
Really? Would you like to go on a tour, though?
I'd have no problem with it.
Really? See, I can get on a plane all day long. I have no desire for a helicopter.
I think helicopters. I have dreams of flying helicopters.
Okay.
The only problem is I'm always hitting power lines while I'm doing it, or afraid of hitting them. There's always power lines around wherever.
Are
I'm
you
flying a
dreaming, or are you playing Chopper Command on the Atari 2600?
I'm dreaming. It's a dream.
Okay, just checking. Because I wasn't good on Chopper Command, so I just stopped my helicopters after that.
Other times, I'm like flying in between skyscrapers.
Really?
But then I start landing and I'm like, oh no, power lines.
It's a very interesting reoccurring dream you have. What do you think it means?
I have zero clue.
I want to find that out for you. Dreaming about helicopters.
Running into power lines.
What else did I watch? I watched Mobland. Caught up on that. Well, the most recent episode. Still digging it. It's getting good.
Okay.
Starting to pick up like some actions about to happen, and stories progressing along pretty good. So,
Okay. Just want to let you guys know. This is from dreamdictionary.org. Helicopter dreams represent quickly taking off in some aspect of your life. Let's see here. Dreaming about a plane shows you're making gradual progress. A helicopter indicates more sudden and accelerated movement. They may be positive or negative depending on how the dream goes. Well, if you're hitting telephone wires, that's not good.
And the simple fact of the matter is, my life hasn't changed in, how long have we been on doing this?
10 years, 11 years.
11 years. That was the biggest change in my life was 11 years ago.
Helicopters can point towards achieving goals and tasks, freedom and ability to rise above the occasion, confidence, elevated mood and happiness, and movement from one place to another. You've been in the same house for 15 years, so that's not it.
I think it just means I want to fly a helicopter. I mean,
maybe. Yeah. So, Brian, is there anything you dream about often?
no.
Okay.
the worst dream, reoccurring dream, is when you're dreaming that you're sleeping. So you want to wake up. So you wake up and you start doing stuff and realize you're still dreaming.
Yes.
And you do that over and over and over again. And you're like, but I don't want to be sleeping anymore.
I did that a couple weeks ago. I dreamt I woke up and went to work or like getting ready for work. And then I really wake up. I'm like, son of a bitch. Like,
I don't know. I go like 8, 9 attempted wake ups in my dream and still not wake up.
maybe you're dead. Maybe you're in a coma.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't sleep good enough at night, so it probably I guess I don't dream that much. The worst is like we've always talked about is falling. Like that's awful, and like you feel like you move. And the medicine I take actually makes my legs move once in a while, like without trying, like not jitters, but you know whatever it is, like
restless
spasm.
leg syndrome.
Yeah, once in a while it does that. So it really sucks when I'm falling. I
and then you actually do fall.
Yes. Got my leg. So I've been watching some old WrestleManias. Sean and I from Pittsburgh Nerd released an episode this past weekend.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Thanks for the invite.
we did invite you. Anyways.
Did.
Oh, okay.
Told everybody last week you're welcome to
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
join.
I wasn't
We did
paying attention.
WrestleMania 41 preview, which comes up this weekend. So check that out. But we talk a
18
little old
hours.
school.
WrestleMania will be 18 hours long this weekend.
That's
good
a
news is
lot of hours.
Good
for
news is I
wrestling.
get out of Easter family gatherings early, so that's good.
Two days, 9 hours each.
Well,
That's a lot.
it's not all like some of it's the pre-show, right?
Still a lot of talking about wrestling.
The good news is Undertaker and Triple H won't be wrestling, so that cuts off at least 3 hours of entrances.
Oh, entrances. I'm about to say those guys can't go that long in a match.
Oh, no, Triple
They're
H
not Billy Kidman. Come on.
That's true. That is true. But yeah, I was watching the WrestleMania 4 one where Macho Man wins the tournament. It's not great
Spoilers.
matches. Sorry.
Great.
That's right. I was watching. My kids come in, and my youngest goes, "Dad, what is this?" It's like, it's WrestleMania 4. Macho Man wins, and he's like, "How old is this?" I was like, "Well, it's." Oh shit, 37 years ago. Son of a bitch. And then my oldest, as a joke, he's like, "Well, you're the biggest nerd with wrestling." He's like, "Okay, tell me who wins this match." I told him. He's like, "Okay, well, you know, you're probably," he's like, "Yeah, because you're going to tell me like who was the first match of WrestleMania." I was like, "Actually, I do. It's Tito Santana versus Executioner." And I was telling him about this, and he's like, "Son of a bitch." And then he's like, "Okay, WrestleMania 27." So I told him, and then he's like, 29. Told him, and he's like, the main event of each one.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh my god." And I was like, "That's sad." I just love my wrestling though.
If you like it, you like it.
So I already have it on the calendar in the phone for my family. The location is my couch. And it's Saturday and Sunday night starting at 6 o'clock. So I already told them, I don't care what you do. I'm watching this.
So you're saying wrestling party in the green room?
You can. Yeah, come on over and watch wrestling. It'll be upstairs. I'll Commodore that.
Oh, I wanted the green room.
Well, we could do the green room if you want. No, I'm
won't
like,
be here.
Well, okay.
I can't watch 18 hours of wrestling.
Jeff, you are invited.
Ooh.
Okay. Not
Just
you.
me, though. Just me.
I'm busy.
Okay, fine. Watching wrestling at your house.
Yeah, I don't have to drive 40 minutes to watch something. I can just stay at home and watch.
To be fair, Brian, I'll be honest. I'll probably fall asleep before the main event in both matches, both nights. My daughter always wakes me up like, "Dad, main event's on." Huh? What? So, we had a social media poll this week on Facebook. You can find us. You can find us at the History of Bad Ideas on Facebook.
You can.
And our poll this week is, who is your favorite fictional baseball manager? We've been doing this on Facebook a little bit more just because they give you more options, not just 4. So we have Jimmy Dugan from League of Their Own, Lou Brown from Major League, Pop Fisher from The Natural, Joe Riggins, not related to Friday Night Lights.
You sure?
You should be.
Maybe, from Bull Durham. He got 0% of the vote. The only one not to get a vote. Morris Buttermaker, Bad News Bears, the original, not the Billy Bob.
Oh, I was including both of them.
George Knox from Angels in the Outfield, Billy Haywood from Little Big League, and Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Mr. Burns and Billy Haywood and George Knox each got 3%. Let's see, Morris Buttermaker got 6%. Pop Fisher also got 3%. 50% of the vote went to Lou Brown, and 33% of the vote went to Jimmy Dugan. And then you voted for J.K. Simmons as, who was it?
Frank Perry
Yes, from
for Love of the Game.
there you go. Great.
I also voted for Morris Buttermaker for the ones that were listed.
I love For the Love of the Game.
I do too.
Great show. Great film.
The only problem I have with Mr. Burns on the list is he was a softball manager, not a baseball manager.
Oh, that's true. That is true. I apologize. Yeah, so there you go. Anyone else got anything?
I also am now caught up on Suits LA.
Okay.
I have not started that. I don't know if I will.
I don't know. I
Is she in it?
no,
Okay,
not
just
yet.
checking.
Oh, that's what I started watching. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish your suit.
No, I just like I'm waiting for something
To happen?
to happen and
In
it's-
Suits?
Yeah, it's
How's Stephen Amell?
he's the same as he is in everything else.
I have to start Heels season 2.
You have
I have to start
you finished season 1 like 3 months ago.
3 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago.
You should have just rolled right into that.
He wants to take a break, you know.
No.
Like
I
when
saw
you watch
Pit.
it normally.
We watched The Pit. Give us a break.
Nope.
Should he even watch The Pit or season 2 of?
Well, he could have finished Heel season 2 before he even started the Pit. He had enough time.
Did he?
He did.
Okay.
He just chose to spend his time otherwise,
That's true. That's true.
doing other things. He has to prioritize his TV shows or his children.
Or that's it. Priorities, Jason.
My bad.
Yeah, he's just. I mean, he's.
Fine.
Yeah, like. I mean, I liked him better in Heels.
How about Arrow?
In the 9 episodes I saw, it was very similar to Suits. Like, just
Stoic.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I didn't previously watch any of the other Suits that it just like isn't resonating with me or something. But
That makes sense.
yeah, it's just it's okay.
Okay.
I started watching The Studio.
Oh, with Seth Rogen?
With Seth Rogen.
How is that?
One episode in, and I like the predicament he's gotten himself into.
It's about, is he a studio executive?
Yeah, he gets, his boss gets fired, and he gets the promotion to like head of the studio. You know, just below the. I guess Bryan Cranston was playing the guy who is just a complete idiot. Like Bryan Cranston's big thing is we want IP, and that's all. The only time we don't make films, we make movies.
We don't want original ideas.
Yeah.
We just want IPs.
So his big thing is they're going for Kool-Aid. They're going to make the Kool-Aid movie. They made $1 billion with Barbie. We're going to do the same with Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Oh, yeah.
And so Seth Rogen gets the job, and his first thing is he's got to get this Kool-Aid movie made. Well, he kind of he wants to make films, and he wants to give directors their view. He's like, Barbie was good because you got a director in Greta Gerwig who, you know, writer-director knows what she's doing and what story she wants to tell. So he's trying to find real directors to want to direct
Kool-Aid.
He starts talking to Martin Scorsese, and Martin Scorsese's got this idea that he wants to make a movie about Jonestown.
Okay.
And he's like, wait a minute, the one where they like
Drink Kool-Aid?
And he's like, yeah, and he's like, so he buys and hires Martin Scorsese and buys his script because he's going to make Kool-Aid movie, and he's going to let Martin Scorsese tell the Jonestown thing and call it Kool-Aid. But then he can't tell Bryan Cranston that, and ends up backing up, and he's like, oh, well, and why the hell did you buy this Martin Scorsese film or whatever? And he's like, well, I bought it to kill it. So then he has to tell Martin Scorsese that his dream movie is
no more,
and he can't get it back. You know, we own it, so
you can't do it.
You can't do it. So that was the first episode.
That was on Apple, right?
It's on Apple, yeah.
It's gotten good reviews.
I think there's about 3 or 4 episodes out, but I've only seen the first one. But it's enough that I'll watch more,
okay,
at least for the time being.
Brian, do you want to do some listener feedback?
I would love to do some listener feedback, Jason.
You go right on ahead.
Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff.
Hello.
Jeff, what's in the box this week?
This week we have a turtle theme.
Turtle theme. Okay.
Turtle theme.
Okay.
We've got some mock turtle soup in there.
Okay.
We've got chocolate peanut butter little turtle.
Those are
candy.
good. Those are good.
With the what, pecans or walnuts?
Yeah. Isn't caramel in there too?
Caramel,
Yeah.
chocolate, yeah.
Whatever you want. We've got multiple different types of
Cherry
turtles.
cordial, maybe.
No.
No, we don't have a cherry cordial.
No.
ones.
Come on now.
Does and I'm not trying to be
We're
like
trying to do a serious business over here.
sorry. Does anyone under 80 drink or make or eat mock turtle soup anymore?
I have. I'm
Really?
under 80.
Okay. My dad used to eat it all the time growing up, but like I never saw anyone else eat it.
I know there was a restaurant around here that it's like it was one of their rotating soups.
Really?
La Rosa's had it for, or they still might Had it for a long time.
Okay. I was just
It
curious.
was one of the 3 soups that they carried.
What else, Jeff?
And we've got shells and cheese macaroni.
Do we have any Hostess Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies?
We're working on it.
Yeah, trying
We're
to bring
hoping
those back.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw someone flashback to it, and it's like, 1991 back.
Yeah, those were, man, I remember those.
Unfortunately, they would still be from 1991.
They would still be, but they're not fine.
Yeah, they're going to last for 40 years.
Microwave them for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, they're fine.
Kill any germs that were on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Do you have the Dwight turtle shells and a hammer? Like actual turtles, and you can get a hammer? Like you give to Jim
No.
and Pam for their wedding?
No, we don't actually. I'm not actually sending in real turtles.
Okay, good.
yeah,
Those
I wouldn't want that either.
Those
I'm just
people with turtle allergies are going to be okay.
You got to prove it, though.
well, we've learned our lesson from that.
Got to prove it.
We've pivoted away from making people prove their allergies. We've
saying.
Hey, we had to.
Every box with Jeff, with Hello Jeff, comes with an EpiPen. Okay? That gets away from the liability end of it.
That does not happen because
No.
those things are way too expensive.
Yeah,
That's the platinum level of Hello Jeff.
Yes.
It's the diamond,
The diamond.
the diamond box,
You get a EpiPen, meth.
Benadryl.
And some Ozempic.
Okay.
Whoa, seems counterproductive. All right,
Had 18 pounds of chocolate. Oh, Zempic.
Hey, if we're going to lead you closer to diabetes, we got to help allay it.
And every time you open the box on the diamond one, it goes, oh, Zempic.
oh man.
Speaking of diabetes,
Oh
we
yeah,
got?
we gotta try our.
What we got
our
here?
Nutter butter cream pie.
Who brought these, Jet?
These were sent by Dr. Dana.
Thank you, Dr.
Dr.
Dana.
Dana.
These things are solid. Like Little Debbie Nutter Butters. Nutty
So
Buddies.
it's like the peanut butter pies
Yeah, but this is like...
or the oatmeal cream pie.
Ready? Like, that is solid. That's a heavy snack right there. What kind of this cream pies?
I was expecting a crunch, like you said, but no crunch, but it is still
It's basically like Reese's peanut butter cup.
no.
All right. A little more doughy.
No, this is like a nutty bar cake.
Yeah, it's good. Let me get another bite here. I like the peanut butter taste of it.
I like these. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if they're better than just a Nutty Buddy to begin with.
Not a Nutty Buddy fan.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, I love Nutty.
I feel like the peanut butter is good. I feel like there's too much dough. That's my issue. I mean, it's better than 90% of the crap we eat. That's not saying much, but I'm not sure.
I mean, we still got pickle cotton candy
Then
here.
stop buying us crap.
I don't buy crap. I buy Peeps. I brought Chocolate Cake Lovers sponge cake.
Although the more I eat it, the more I'm liking it better.
It's good.
Each bite is better than the previous one. Now I'm going to have to eat it until that stops happening.
It's good though, but not.
This
not
would
my
be
favorite.
delightful with some milk.
Ooh.
Milk would be perfect with this.
I mean, it's not bad. Not bad. What you got, Brian?
All right. Starting off listener feedback. Same guy we start off every week with.
Number one fan. Can't give yourself a nickname.
A-pans,
Screwdriver.
Beaver teeth.
Kurt Rambo expert.
beaver nugget,
Beaver hip.
Joel of the Licking.
The now
slim fatty, or no.
fat shady.
Fat shady.
Fat shady.
I screwed it up this week.
The now not flooded licking river.
That's true. That's true.
Grandpa Doug.
Beaver Tail. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
congrats. We said that last week. Congrats to Grandpa Doug. Papa Doug. Papa. Poppy.
Poppy. Oh, we'll name him Poppy.
Poppy. Poppy. Yeah. Horse Rich Doug. Horse Rich.
Chili Billy.
The delivery man.
Yep.
The postman.
Yep.
The hammer.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
Sunny D.
Yeah. Dad. Just Doug.
Just Doug.
Doug says, if you could have 5 college or pro team championships left in your lifetime, how would you split them up and what teams would win?
Oh. Jim answered this.
I've got all of Jim's.
Oh, do you want to go ahead? Jim
got-
answered it. He sent some answers in.
I've got all of Jim's answers to listener feedback ready.
Yep. What's Jim's answer for this one?
Jim's answer, he would say 3 Super Bowls for the Bengals, 2 World Series championships for the Reds.
Okay.
But in an alternate reality, he would give 5 NCAA championships to Xavier, only to prove that the system sucks.
Okay. I would go with 2 to the Bengals, 2 Super Bowl championships to the Bengals, 1 to the Arizona Cardinals. And I would probably do 1 for the Reds and 1 national college championship to UC for baseball.
That
football.
would be the University of Cincinnati.
University of Cincinnati, yes.
For other people who
Yeah,
have UCs
not football.
in their
Sorry.
locations.
Not football, though.
Oh, that Nutty Buddy was so good. The
was.
more I ate it, the better it was. Like, first, my first thought's not good, but oh man, I'm probably going to dig into a second one here soon.
Okay. What's
anyway.
your pick?
I would give the Bengals a Super Bowl, and I would give it first. That's what. Just win it. We can love them forever, just off of that one Super Bowl.
Okay.
I need the Blue Jackets to win a Stanley Cup.
You're a Blue Jackets fan.
I'm going for 2 Reds World Series championships
Okay.
and a Seattle Mariners World Series.
Okay.
I mean, the Mariners, I think they're like the Blue Jackets. They've advanced once in the postseason.
I do have a caveat, a little addendum to my Arizona Cardinals win the Super Bowl. Kyler Murray can't win one. It has to be a different quarterback. Sorry.
So won't be for a couple of years. 'Cause they're
There's
not
rumors
getting-
they may, if he doesn't do well this year, they can actually cut him next year and save some money. So him and Deshaun might be looking for jobs next year.
Maybe.
What else you got?
Can I answer?
You
or-
can, Brian. Sorry.
Okay.
No, we don't want your answer. The dog's interrupting you again.
So I'm going to go with 3 Super Bowls to the Bengals. Mm-hmm. Then I'm going to go with a college national championship for Xavier, the basketball program.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to go with 1 NCAA college football championship to Notre Dame.
They're going to Xavier for them, too.
I mean, that would be amazing if they brought football back.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think they will?
No.
Why?
Too expensive.
Too
Too
expensive.
expensive. I was just
They don't
curious.
have a stadium.
Yeah.
There's not really anywhere for them to build a stadium,
Okay. I was just curious.
but mostly because it's too expensive.
Okay.
I mean, just with all the way I guess since you have to pay people now, I guess scholarships are pointless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. What else we got?
All right, from Nerdy Life at Nerdy Life for Real. You have been transported to a 1980s television show, and it is your life, your new life. Which series are you picking and why?
This is a tough one. I'm having a hard time thinking of a 1980s series that I would want to spend more time.
Your life in?
Yeah. Like sitcoms all are very formulaic. I mean, I don't want to spend my time hanging around with Kirk Cameron any more than I would have to.
I saved Christmas!
So what did Jim say?
Jim said that he would he would be
Sam Malone.
Sam Malone. Yeah, he would go to Cheers so he could have Sam's job.
That's actually a fun job. I like that.
I mean, I might just be one of the barflies that sits next with Norm and Cliff.
Well, you know, Norm.
Well, actually, no. I mean, it was the ancient Peloponnesians.
It's a tough call.
So I'm trying to think of like Night Court would be fun. I think
If you're the judge,
if you're you could.
you're Harry.
But I mean, he had like you have to like. I'm thinking of like the life of the people in the show and like so like he had a pretty crappy childhood and like so like He doesn't seem to have a whole lot going on other than, prosecutor, turning out cases like 300 cases a night. Seems kind of boring. But they all have fun at work, so seems like that could be a fun show.
I was thinking the football owner for First and 10. You could do that.
Was that Delta Burke?
Yes. I don't want to be Delta Burke.
What about
Coach?
Coach. That's exactly. I would pick Coach. Yep, I would pick Coach.
Coach is a good one. I was just looking here. The only other thing I thought was be Kramer in Seinfeld, because you never work and you just fall backwards into money.
Yeah, but it says 80s specifically.
89. Okay, fine, Coach.
I mean,
I'm going Coach.
If you're going to, I can pick The Simpsons because one episode was in December of 89.
You could be Doogie Howser.
I got one.
Yes.
It would be but Different Strokes.
Yeah.
Because I could be an ultra rich person living in the lap of luxury and have no real world problem.
That's true. Harper Valley PTA.
No.
Gary Shandling show.
Well, that would be fun to be part of It's Gary Shandling show.
I was just looking through some of these.
So you go Full House. You could be a morning show host.
Cut it out.
Or a stand-up comedian or a musician.
But then you have to live in the house with the other guys and raise
The only
somebody else's children.
The other one I thought about
true.
was Murphy Brown. That would be kind of fun, being one of the journalists on it.
Pretty serious, but yeah, I mean, they're pretty heavy, yeah.
Or you could just be the guy that did the bar, that owned the bar for Murphy Brown.
Hey, Phil.
Phil, that's right.
I'm going to go, who's the boss?
Who are you?
I'm the boss.
Oh,
So you're playing Judith Light in
Yep.
this? Okay.
okay. And you have Tony Danza as your... Okay. I could see sparks fly between you and Tony. I could see that.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Okay. In this role, you're going to be playing... Tony, you're going to be playing a guy named Mike.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Okay, ready? Let's read the first line.
All right.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Tony, that's you.
Tony, I'm Tony.
No. In the show, you're playing a guy named Mike. Let's do it again.
Mike.
Okay, you are Mike. So if you look in the mirror, you're like, I'm Mike.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
I'm Tony.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
And scene.
Brian's like, I'm done with this.
Too much Tony Danza slander
Sorry.
for my liking.
Yo,
He only plays people named Tony.
Mona. Even 12 Angry Jurors, he plays a guy named Tony. Juror 1 through 11, Tony. I don't think you're supposed to use your real names here. No, it's fine. He was in 12 Angry Men, too.
Yes.
It was actually not bad, that one version. What else we got?
From Randall Holt.
Oh, Canadian of the Year.
Yeah.
Dr. Dana's coming for his title, though.
I'm telling you. I like how we just stopped announcing his handle. Now he's just Randall Holt now.
We have a new intern.
We do?
Yes.
Why weren't we?
His name is Intern Tony.
Why didn't... come on, no, we're not... No. No.
He is. It's Intern Tony.
No. Randall Holt says...
He doesn't like being the boss, so he's just going to be the intern. So I said, you're hired.
Randall says, will there be a 25% tariff on my Taco Bell? Sure.
Yeah, that means your quality Taco Bell meat goes up 2.5 cents.
Well, they do tax grade F meat. So Jim has a thing on this.
It's graded.
It is graded.
FDA graded
Yes.
meat.
Jim sent in all of his answers.
Yes.
And I wrote them all down.
Go ahead.
So I have them. You don't have to tell me that Jim sent something in every question.
Okay, sorry. What did Jim say?
Did you know Jim sent something in this
What?
question?
Hey, yeah, I was going to say, I think Jim answered all of these.
Hey, Tony,
already.
how's it going?
Tony, I'm Tony.
Hey, Mike. Damn it.
Mike's not here.
Oh,
Jim says that there will be a 1,010% tax tariff on Taco Bell.
okay.
and there will be a 55% tariff on Chipotle.
To be fair, Blake will still buy the Taco Bell.
You like what you like.
That's right. What else we got?
Second
time this guy's sent something in.
From Marty Caveman at Marty Likes Dinosaurs 20. The Hobie podcast has collector's figures made of them. What accessories does each member have? Hey, Jim sent something in for this.
What did Jim say?
Jason's accessory would be a microphone.
Okay.
Jeff's accessory would be a turntable. Blake's accessory would be a calendar. Jim's accessory would be PXG golf clubs. Brian's me. My accessory would be a taser for I could tase Jason every time he says something stupid.
What?
Well, then that taser would lose juice pretty quickly.
Yeah,
that's my plan. Microphone's a good one for me. I was thinking a superpower figure. I do like that. Something related to the podcast.
I just have a little Debbie in my hand.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I could have an artificial anus in my hand.
Now I just threw up.
Okay.
In your hand? Or in your anus?
You could have a box that says "Hello Jeff." I like that one, and you could get little snacks and put them in. I like that.
I do like that.
I like that idea.
Change approved.
Yep.
I would give Jason like impressions for dummies or song lyrics for dummies. The book that would be
turn back time. I could walk the moon.
Yeah, I got to go with Jim here. I think the
Hey, did you turn me down?
DJ Fat Fingers needs the turntable.
I could turn back time.
Okay.
Do I get 2 turntables
and 1 microphone?
my
Jason's microphone too.
How the turntables have
turned. I think my accessory would be a bag of Jolly Rancher gummies.
I could see that.
Or dogs on leashes too. That could be fun. But you don't bring them to the podcast, so I guess that wouldn't work. Never mind. So, I think Jim's would be a Funko Pops because he does buy some Funko Pops for us.
Jason would get a dictionary with a pronunciation, how to pronounce words.
I like that idea. Reading for dummies.
That's impossible. Unimpossible.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
SMRT.
Let's see here. We did have a correction from Fat Shady.
Fuck off.
He says, correction, Jason. We did have zingers growing up.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
Jim sent something in for this.
Oh, Jim sent something in?
Jim says that because of Jason and him now living in his upper-class neighborhood, he has forgotten how he got here.
I did. I tried to avoid
all of the things that got him to this point. He has forgotten along the way.
To be fair, I didn't forget on purpose. It's just my concussions. My multiple concussions have made me forget anything that happened more than 2 weeks ago. So every day I wake up and my wife has a VHS tape that tells me that I'm married to her and that we have 3 kids. So
I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
So it was way better.
Yeah, it stars Tony Danza.
It does not.
Plays a guy named Tony.
Nope.
Wow.
Wrapping up listener feedback with Professor Number 1 at Dr. Number 1. How many Sean Miller names are Jim and Brian squatting on so he cannot use them?
So Xavier head coach Sean Miller left after 3 years and pissed off a lot of Xavier's basketball fans.
Has it been 3 years?
Yeah, he's been there 3 years.
Wow, I only thought it was 2. So.
And so a lot of their fans are now taking over Twitter accounts so he cannot... Where did he go? Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, so he cannot get Twitter... like, he cannot do Twitter handles related to him in Texas down there.
So no Miller at Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Coach Miller XU. And so, like, immediately somebody took Coach Miller UT and Coach Miller TX and TX Coach Miller. Like, just, yeah, they were all gone. So he's like some, like, random, like, underscore Coach Sean or something. Like it's so generic.
But Sean spelled not his correct way.
Hey, Jim sent something in to answer this question as well.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He says that we, Jim and I, are not squatting on any Twitter handles because 1K Coney has taken them all.
Oh.
He is the one that
Pat.
He took them all. Yeah.
Yep, we like Pat. We need him on the show again. We should talk to him. And his wife. Actually, we would prefer his wife because I can get my cheesecake then.
Yeah. Get that money ready for her.
That's fine. All day long.
You follow them on Twitter. So
I do.
You could.
I don't do.
them.
I can't do everything on this show. Okay, Brian.
Well, you got an intern to do that.
Tony, did you see Tony Danza is actually in a new rock and roll movie? He plays a character named Tony Danzig.
Oh, terrible. You're making me flip through here and...
Tony Danzig.
Let's see.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I don't see any booze.
That's a deep dive. That's money, baby. Tony Danzig. Money. I just like seeing your face when I told that.
I'm like, where is this going?
And did it go where you thought it would?
Nope.
So better.
No worse. Didn't know it was possible, but it was worse.
But it works. Danzig, Danza. Anyways.
They've got a name that's the first syllable.
Yeah, thank you. Don't ruin it.
You ruined it.
You ruined it.
You're a ruiner of ruinization.
You're a ruiner of bosses. Anyways, what else we got? Oh, that's it. Jeff, can you hit me with some News of the Geek music?
It's time for a brand new installment of the News of the Geek.
Per CBSNews.com, Tony Danza, actor, is in a new rock and roll show. Damn it.
You're making that up. You're lying.
You're a liar of liars. You sit on a throne of lies. Per CBS News, a popular Japanese actor hired to be the wholesome face of a low-alcohol beer has been fired after getting drunk and breaking into his neighbor's home. Officials said drinks giant Ashi Breweries booked Ryu Yoshiwaza, who one fashion magazine said has natural treasure class handsomeness. I don't even know what that means. National treasure class handsomeness. Okay. Anyways, they hired him for a commercial for its 3.5% super dry crystal beer.
Super dry.
I like how it's named Super Dry.
Super dry crystal beer.
The 30-year-old, one of Japan's most popular actors,
Sounds
returned
like a nickname for Doug.
Dry crystal beer.
Super dry.
Oh yeah. But 30-year-old actor returned home on December 30th, perhaps having consumed something stronger. He was drunk and accidentally made his way into an apartment next to his talent agency, Amuse said in a statement. I've lost my memories. I think I just went in without asking because I wanted to use the bathroom. He was quoted by local media as telling police. We have decided to terminate his contract with him. Ashi Group Holdings spokesperson Shirio Shimizu told AFP. As an alcoholic beverage company, we consider his actions unacceptable. We will no longer use him in future advertisements. The actor apologized to his surprised neighbor for the major trouble he caused. Amuse said, adding that the actor already vacated the apartment. Yoshiwaza has roughly 80... Oh, it's on the back. 80 credits, according to IMDb. The actor starred as a young man with deaf parents in the drama Living in Two Worlds, the Japanese Times reported. His new movie, National Treasure... Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Are they remaking it? Set to open June 6th, according to his Instagram.
Well, I think it's the treasure of a different nation.
Oh, well, I hope Nicolas Cage makes a cameo. It really won't cost much.
Yeah, well, Nicolas Cage is in every other movie. Why not in this one?
I got a Superman book for you. I'm there. According to Tokyo Reporter, his agency issued a statement stating in part, "We'd like to sincerely apologize to his fans and related parties for the concern and inconvenience we have caused." Like other countries, drinking has been declining in Japan, with a low percentage of alcohol-free beverages and even abstaining growing in popularity, especially among younger people. Ooh. So there you go. Quitters. But yeah, so don't get drunk if you're doing an alcohol show, or if you're a actor in an alcohol commercial. Now, good sign. Per People.com, Coachella 2025 is underway. Brian was there.
I was not.
And long wait lines are causing chaos as campers and concert goers descend on the California desert, drawing comparisons to the infamous Fyre Festival. While many Coachella festival goers who are camping outdoors are already on the grounds, car campers describe massive traffic wait times, upwards of 12 hours in entering the festival grounds and arriving to a spot to set up. The Desert Music's first weekend kicks off Friday and goes through to Sunday. One social media user took to TikTok saying, they're starting to think it's Fyre Festival. Everybody knows what Fyre Festival is.
If they listen to us, they do.
Yes. Other festival goers said it was a disaster, with one TikToker showing a random person starting to drag traffic. Other Coachella car campers took to social media to explain their situation, as one wrote that they were going to run out of gas if there wasn't a fix. Okay.
Thanks.
Let's see here. And then they talk about the whole Fyre Festival trying to come back. Let's see here. At Coachella, let's see here. Let's see. They are proclaiming that Coachella's first weekend may have beaten the Fyre Festival to the punch with traffic concerns. They can also watch Coachella on YouTube. Streams are scheduled to start April 11th at 7 p.m., which already happened. Fans will be able to watch multiple stages from their couch simultaneously, while a vertical live stream option featuring DJ sets will be available. Jeff, are you DJing?
No.
Oh.
That's also from their coach, not their couch.
Yeah. Intern Tony, not doing so well so far. Singers include Lady Gaga, Vintage Culture, Travis Scott, Charlie XCX, Post Malone, and more. The official venue opens at 1 p.m. So there you go. So if you guys go this weekend, please be careful. Okay. Isn't it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, it's 2 weekends long?
Yes.
That's way too long.
Yeah. Let's see here. Every time we do these stories, I grow less and less excited about going to concerts and music festivals. I did get my ticket for Fyre Festival, though, so I'm pretty excited about that. Fyre Festival 2.
I think that was, what, $16,000?
Yeah. So I'm going to need some money from you guys to run the podcast from now on. So just want to know.
I thought you were just exchanging in your Disney trip for this.
Damn it. I didn't tell my wife that. Per KLTA, where Jeff gets all of his news from.
Got none of my news from there.
KLTA says Jillian Lorian Schreiner, the woman booked for attempted murder after being shot by police searching for hit-and-run suspects in L.A. Tuesday, had reportedly fired at officers during a standoff. Schreiner, a best-selling author and wife of Weezer bassist Scott Schreiner, got mixed up in the incident after a suspect, not related to her, was fleeing a hit-and-run on the freeway, fled on foot into the Eagle Rock neighborhood. While police were searching backyards for that suspect in the area, police said Schreiner emerged from her home next door armed with a gun. Police said Schreiner, 51, refused multiple orders to drop the firearm, instead pointed it at officers and opened fire. Jesus. Los Angeles Police Department spokesperson Jennifer Forkish told the LA Times. Schreiner was struck by gunfire, I hope, from the officers and retreated into her house before eventually exiting the property and being taken into custody. She was taken to a local hospital to be treated for a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. Later booked on suspicion of attempted murder of a peace officer. 9mm handgun was recovered from her residence. The hit-and-run suspects being pursued by officers were eventually found and taken into custody as well.
Oh, okay.
2 other suspects involved in the crash were not. So Weezer's wife, the bassist's wife, not a fan of police, I guess?
Or people breaking into her house.
Yeah.
They were in her backyard.
They were in her backyard. Did she know they were the police? I mean, they could just people running around her neighborhood with guns, for all she knew.
Ask Joe Mixon's sister.
I will withhold comment until I see the body cam footage.
That's true. But yes, that's still... She came running out there with that gun. So... To be fair, the police only had a vest on that said police and SWAT, so it was kind of confusing.
That's assuming someone can read.
But that's true. But attempted murder is not going to be good.
Oh, no, that's a terrible
Yeah,
charge
especially
to
at a
have.
cop. If it's true, like everything's correct, that's not going to be good. Jeff, you got any box office news and domestic reports?
I've got a button to hit to let me know.
Oh.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
I don't know if anything really did all that well because Minecraft is taking all the business. Another $81 million for a total of $163 million on a $150 million budget. Chicken jockey! So did you like the movie?
I did not go. My wife did with the two boys because my daughter was not feeling good Saturday night. So I stayed home.
The older boy went, huh?
Yeah, because he heard all his friends were like sharing videos online about other people doing it. So he's like, what time's the show? And I think they went to 7:30 or 7:45, and it was almost sold out. And so he's like, I'll go if it's almost sold out. I want to see this. And my wife said, it's not a good film, but the experience was fun to see like people just get super excited. Yeah. But my youngest son did yell chicken jockey. He was excited. But yeah, yeah. She said it was a good time with that, and my oldest son enjoyed it. To which my wife said, you're only volunteering to stay home because you don't want to leave the house. No, I want to take care of my daughter.
And I don't want to leave.
Yes. She's like, you're the one that said you would go see it. I was like, yeah, you weren't here all day. Why don't you go hang out with the boys? So my daughter and I watched watch Wicked for the 5th time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I really liked it. I've never saw the play.
No, I
really enjoy it.
I went to watch it when it like came out streaming or whatever, and I just thought, God, I don't want to watch this again.
Taking her to volleyball today, we were listening to the Wicked soundtrack. I really enjoyed it. I think maybe part of it is because my daughter likes it so much.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about the show going into it. I hate The Wizard of Oz, but I really like the Wicked movie. I want to see the play now, the musical.
Coming in at number 2, The King of Kings made $19 million in its opening weekend on an unknown budget.
I am the King of Kings. Is this the animated one?
I'm not sure.
I'll check.
This is an Easter one, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Well, you look that up, I'll go on to number 3. The Amateur made $15 million in its opening weekend on a budget of $60 million.
They said they were actually pretty happy with this. They were expecting $8 to $10 million.
So they did better than expected.
King of Kings is animated.
Okay. Coming in at number 4, Warfare made $8.3 million in its opening weekend on a $20 million budget.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
Warfare!
And also in its opening weekend, Drop made $7.3 million on a budget of $11 million. So 2 through 5 all open this week, and combined made like about half of what Minecraft did in its second week.
Drop was expected to make 10 to 15 million. It did not.
Oh, because Amateur took it.
Yeah.
Amateur took Drop some money, so Drop was.
I know
left.
Drop's actually getting decent reviews, but it looks bad.
I forgot which one that was.
She goes on a date and gets a thing that she has to kill her date.
Oh, that looks terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
And I'm pretty good like with horror movies and that. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. It does not look good. I mean, I'll watch it when it comes to streaming, but
The call is coming from inside the house.
no, inside the restaurant.
Well, that's the same thing.
This time it's the restaurant.
Yeah.
A revolving restaurant. 1987 called. They want their revolving restaurant pack. Brian, what's coming out this week?
We don't have our revolving restaurant anymore.
No.
Do we? It's
No.
gone.
No, it's full of wigs now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is the one in Covington?
That's the one.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
It's still there.
Oh, no. Is it? I'll
I
check.
don't know. I was asking.
I didn't think it
Pretty
was.
sure it is.
Okay, I'll check.
I was there in the early 2000s was the last time.
18 at the Radisson.
And it's still there and still revolves.
Yeah, it does. Romantic hotel restaurant offering American fare and city views and a revolving dining room and lounge.
Yeah, it's been like 23 years since I've been there, so I wasn't sure if it was even still there.
Yeah, I think same thing with me. It's been a long time. So, go ahead, Brian.
All right, coming out this week, we have Neil Young, Coastal, a documentary on Neil Young's Coastal solo tour as he performs rare songs in stunning theaters.
Keep on searching for a heart of gold.
This stars Neil Young.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Crazy Horse?
No, just Neil Young.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's got no back.
Look at me go. I got that.
You got that.
Next up, we have another documentary coming out that's called Metallica Saved My Life.
Oh, I've been seeing things from this. I don't want to see it.
You're like, nah, I'm out already. Is it about Metallica or about somebody that happened?
It's about Metallica.
Oh,
Experience the raw power of true belonging with Metallica Saved My Life. Filmed by Jonas Åkerlund, starring a shitload of Metallica fans.
okay.
That's it.
That's all that's coming out?
No.
Oh,
Time out. Talking about the revolving restaurant. Mm-hmm. On Reddit, somebody had to respond, the building remains stationary, only the dining floor area rotates.
nice.
It's not a fucking transformer.
The whole building.
I'm not going if the building doesn't all rotate.
It'd be tough to sleep. Tough to swim.
I think mechanically it would be tough to do a whole building, right? Not just the top floor.
Problem is when you sit down and you get seated and comfortable at a table by the window and you like put your like umbrella up on the windowsill
And then it's gone.
and then it's gone.
Or your kid.
And then you get ready to leave and your umbrella isn't there.
You do get a different one, though. It just gets something.
okay. I guess if you wait the whole hour, it comes back to you.
Hey, I got a Louis Vuitton purse. guess I upgraded. What else is coming out?
Next up, we have Sneaks. When a designer sneaker unwittingly finds himself lost in New York City, he must dig deep into his soul in order to rescue his sister and return to his rightful owner.
This is animated, and it is so bad looking.
This is animated?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it would be better if it was live action.
Yeah, a live action sneaker.
Playing the sneaker? Jonah Hill.
Let's see. Voice actors include Lawrence Fishburne, Keith David, Anthony Mackie, Martin Lawrence,
David Keith?
Jonathan Kite, Chloe Bailey, Macy Gray.
It looks bad. Not good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trailer that I just watched looked pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, so take that, Jason.
Okay. Go see it.
next up, we have The Wedding Banquet. A gay man makes a deal with his lesbian friend, a green card marriage for him in exchange for a in vitro fertilization treatments for her. Plans evolve as Min's grandmother surprises him with a Korean wedding banquet.
Oh, Korean wedding banquet.
Okay.
That's my big fat Korean wedding.
Pretty much.
So this stars Bowen Yang from SNL,
Okay.
Lily Gladstone, Joan Chen, Hang Ji-chan.
You know they made 3 big fat Greek weddings?
I know they...
The third,
like the daughter got married.
third one got
in
married.
of them?
Yeah, the daughter got married in the third one. Yeah.
Was the second one just a vow renewal or something?
I don't know. I bought it for my wife on DVD. We never watched it because she liked the first one.
You know, they made a TV show out of it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
All right, next up we have The Ballad of Wallace Island. An eccentric lottery winner who lives alone on a remote island tries to make his fantasies come true by getting his favorite musicians to perform at his house.
At his Fire Fest.
This legit sounds like Blake. That's where Blake's been.
Trying to get Robert Smith to appear at his
and Michael
island
Stipe.
house.
You remember that time you hit on me? Seriously, you hit on me. You remember that? I don't know who you are.
This stars Tom Basden, Tim Key, Steve
might be
Marsh,
Fyre Fest.
Carey Mulligan.
Yeah, that's a name I've heard of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen a couple different trailers, and this actually looks pretty funny.
Okay.
And lastly, coming out this week, we have Sinners.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan. Vampire.
Did you want me to?
Yeah, I was
Tell
just
everyone, or-
putting my 2 cents in there.
I don't know if you have to. It's Michael B. Jordan and Vampire.
Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their
Michael B.
hometown.
The dog's interrupting you again, Brian.
Michael B. Jordan and Tony Danza. Twin brothers.
He wishes he had a taser.
Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to
Michael
their
B. Jordan.
hometown.
My phone's my mute's off. I'm muted.
I'm done. I'm done trying to read it.
It's Michael B. Jordan.
Yep, Sinners. Michael B. Jordan comes out this week.
It's predicted to be 100 million.
Cool.
So I heard there are vampires in this movie. I wish I knew what it was about.
Twin brothers that battle vampires.
Are they battling vampires?
Trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back.
Okay, so one of them. I was assuming one was going to be a vampire and the other.
Well, they
wasn't.
could be. You never know. I think the one's girlfriend or wife turns into it in the trailer. It looks good. It's getting great reviews. I think it's at 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it better than Underworld?
You know, Scott Speedman is supposed to be the future star.
I should probably check Hollywood Stock Exchange, see where Scott Speedman's stock is at.
He owes you money. That's the problem. So, Jeff, got some top 5 music over here?
Oh, I think I've got a top 5 button I can hit.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the Lobotomized Monkey, and now, the top 5.
Go ahead, Brian. You go first.
Did Jim get his top 5 sent in?
No.
Did not.
Oh.
What is the top 5? Are we just going to let everyone try to guess what it is?
Top 5 worst big budget films you have seen. Top 5.
That means I had to have seen them.
Yes.
My number 5, R.I.P.D.
Oh, I never did see that one.
Oh, that was not good. That was...
Rest in Peace Department.
Was that Keanu?
Nope.
No,
it
that was
Ryan
Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds and Jeff Bridges.
That's right. They had a planned trilogy for it. It did not go well.
I believe it's based on a comic book series.
It is.
Yep.
It is. Jeff?
My number 5 is The Dark Tower.
I bet you that's Jim's. Number 1 through 5.
Could be.
Okay. My number 5 is Who Beat It?
Okay.
Justice League, which was made for $300 million, and Green Lantern, which was made for $200 million. Horrible films.
Those are both parts of my number 1.
Okay, put it on the board. Just horrible. My number 4 is Tomorrowland for $190 million. Fucking Tomorrowland.
Never watched it.
It was so bad. It never got better. Number 4 for you?
Number 4 for me is Mortal Engines.
Oh, is that with the city that moved?
Yes.
So they did have buildings that revolved.
Well, they didn't really revolve. They just went straight.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's I know produced by Peter Jackson. I don't remember even who directed it, but based off of popular books, and I was kind of excited to see it, and it just
did not
work.
Reds beat Seattle tonight, 8-4.
Oh, because it was 4-2 when I got here.
There you go. Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, Hollywood Homicide.
Josh Hart.
I forgot about that.
We watched that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. That was terrible.
That was not good.
Harrison Ford and Josh Hartnett.
Truly, that was terrible.
That was awful. I think I tried to block that from my mind. That's a good poll. I like that one. Number 3?
Number 3 for me, Waterworld.
See, I didn't hate Waterworld. I kind of...
Did you love it?
Nah, probably not love,
Okay.
but it was okay.
Okay. Peed into a cup.
Kim Coates was in it.
That's true.
He was also in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, he was.
Number 3 for you?
Let's see. Number 3 for me was Pluto Nash.
Oh,
I missed that one. Or actually,
Did you watch that one with me?
I watched it with you, but I fell asleep, and I'm not kidding you. You got mad at me because I slept for an hour of it. I was exhausted.
It was terrible.
I remember waking up at the last 20 minutes. You're like, you're fucking idiot. You fucking asshole. You watch it. You missed it. That was your number 3?
Yes, that was my number 3.
My number 3, it's a guilty pleasure. It's horrible. I hate it. I previewed it with the when my brother worked at the theaters, and I previewed it with the newspaper critics back then when they used to have newspaper critics.
Yeah.
I skipped a class for it on college.
Oh, no.
Made for $125 million, 1998, Godzilla.
Oh.
Hey guys, let's make Matthew Broderick an action star. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Why do those look like raptors? They don't look like dinosaur Godzillas.
Well,
Baby Godzillas.
Godzilla was a raptor, I mean, for all you know.
And the best line in the whole movie, why wouldn't he hide in Manhattan? It's the perfect hiding place. No, it isn't! It is not the perfect hiding place. And then my number 2, sorry about that, just zoned out here. My number 2, made for $123 million. I hate this film. I hate everything about it. The Grinch That Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I hate it. I hate the look of it. I hate the movie. I can't stand Jim Carrey in it. I just can't stand any of it. I can't stand the fucking Whoville kids.
You know what I'm going to say? I never actually watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
It annoyed me, the parts I saw enough that
Yeah.
I wasn't going to watch anymore.
I was hoping for a Silent Night, Deadly Night thing to happen to the whole town, but it did not.
You wanted Whoville to just be wiped out?
Yes. Fucking asshole.
I like it.
You like the live action?
Yeah.
I will say the Benedict Cumberbatch cartoon, very funny, very cute.
I didn't like that one.
No. Number 2 for you, Jeff.
I'll say the Grinch is the one from the 60s with Thurl Ravenscroft, the one that's actually true to the book. Mm-hmm. That one's good.
You know why? Because the book's not that long, so it fits perfectly.
So a nice 22-minute.
Yep. I agree, but
We don't need an hour-and-a-half movie for it.
nope.
It means you're just
Kind of like the
throwing
Polar
in-
Express.
We didn't need even 30 seconds of that.
No.
That should have been on my list.
I couldn't put it on there. I
Considered
put it
big
on too
budget.
many
I
other
don't know.
hated films with that movie.
Number 2 for me is G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everybody. We saved the day. Half of Paris is destroyed. It's okay. We saved the day. How could you be upset with Marlon Wayans? He was in an exosuit.
I forgot Marlon Wayans was even in it.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
I know
was
Joseph
Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander, and that was terrible.
How did they get him for that?
I don't know. They
so
convinced him it would be
They
good.
probably reached out to his agent and had him come in and audition.
Do you think that's how it worked?
Yeah. Typically how
That's
that...
weird.
Usually he picks better stuff, though.
You would know. You do walk the guests up to their panels at the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Maybe he just needed some money.
Yeah. And you do walk them up at the Super Cincy Expo, May 16th through
May
the 18th.
16th through the 18th.
Video
coming
game
up.
tournament.
Coming up.
Yep.
A month away.
Yep.
It is.
Get your tickets, Super Cincy Expo. Come see us on the stage. As of now,
Believe there was a new guest recently announced as well.
I think you're right.
Oh, I missed it.
Also, we have 6 as of now. Just we'll have more. 6 new Family Feud games on stage and 2 new Jeopardy games. So come on up, play some games, win some
Play some games. Win some
prizes.
prizes.
They recently announced T.C. Carson.
Oh yeah, that went over pretty well. People like
He is the voice of Mace Windu,
that. Yep.
Kratos,
Oh, okay.
and then he also was he was in Living Single.
That's a good one. So yeah, we'll be doing the panels up there. So come see us. It's a lot of fun. Tons of video games to play for free. You can be in the tournament for Tecmo Super Bowl. You can also be in the tournament for track and field. So yeah, it was a laid back. You can also see number one fan Doug there too. He'll be there.
Maybe.
No, he is all 3 days.
Maybe.
Yeah,
If he's not babysitting his grandchild.
that's true. Poppy.
In Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number one for you. Was that your number two?
Could I do my number 2 or
I didn't know if that was your 2 or 1. Number 2 for you.
what would have been my number 2?
I don't know.
TC Carson?
Yes, T.C. Carson. What's your number 2, Brian?
My number 2, Cowboys and Aliens.
Never saw it. I
That's
actually
another
wanted
Harrison
to.
Ford film.
It is.
Is there a coincidence that
Is
Harrison
that Daniel
Ford?
Craig?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So
He's
my
the
wife-
cowboy.
My wife got that for me on Blu-ray for a birthday present, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you would like this." It was a film.
Yeah, I have not seen it. I kind of wanted to see it because it just seemed so ridiculous
Yeah.
that it couldn't be as bad as.
I
but
like
it
the
is.
idea of like, because you don't see many westerns with like aliens and that type
There's
of
a
thing.
reason, but go ahead.
It did not do well. Number 2 for you.
I already did my number 2.
Oh, number 1 for you, Brian. I'm so confused. Brian, what's your number 1?
My number 1, Battlefield Earth.
Never saw it.
Brian,
Wish I didn't.
these aliens are 8 feet tall. Should we put some steppers on them? No. We're just going to point the camera up. It's like, that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
John Travolta's love project.
Well, at least somebody loved it.
Number 1 for you, Jeff?
Number 1 for me, I hobied it. I have Justice League, Batman vs. Superman, Man of Steel, Green Lantern, and Batman and Robin.
Okay. Like it. Sense of theme.
Yep. I had to hobie it, otherwise my top 5 list would have just all been things based off of DC things.
That's why I kind of kept it to Justice League and Green Lantern, the worst ones. Batman and Robin is pretty
Batman
awful.
Robin's pretty awful. I'm sorry. Batman vs. Superman was pretty awful.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Man of Steel was pretty awful.
Why'd you say her name? Martha!
About the only thing good about Man of Steel was I think the casting was right.
Yeah.
Well, most of it. I didn't even think the what's his name?
Cavill?
No, Cavill was good.
Great.
No,
Kevin Spacey? Nope, that was was the other one. Jesse Eisenberg? No, he was. Who
that was Batman. No,
Yeah.
no. Jor-El.
Russell Crowe?
Yes, Russell
Oh,
Crowe
yeah.
was terrible as Jor-El, and everything that happened on Krypton was a waste of time.
Yes. But they rode like a dragon thing.
Yeah, no, that was
Or dog thing.
terrible. Michael Shannon was good as Zod, but the story behind Zod and everything was terrible.
Made up for it when he was in the Flash movie, so it's okay.
Okay.
God. My number 1 is one of my most hated films. I hate it. I like the first one enough. Not great, but not bad. It made for $175 million and bombed at the box office. Evan Almighty. There was a sequel to Bruce Almighty.
I stunned it cost them that much to make.
$175 million. I believe this is the one that when they were
boat?
trying to make the boat, it actually flooded. The rain flooded it and destroyed it, and they had to remake it. At that point, you should have just stopped.
God said
Steve
I-
Carell.
Yeah.
My wife and I watched that years ago, and we're like, what the fuck is this? So, yeah.
I pleasantly enjoyed that film.
Really? Did you like the first one?
Yeah, both of them. I liked them
Bruce.
both.
Let's see here. Brian, can you do the Facebook ones?
I can do that.
Okay. We had, before we get to honorable mentions, Steve at Everything I Learned from Movies had Invincible.
Invincible.
Mark Wahlberg,
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
that wasn't that bad.
Vince Papale.
Now I got what he did. Time Machine.
Okay. Well, Time Machine was terrible, but was it really that,
We'll get there.
expensive?
Passion of the Christ. Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow. And Postman, which is coming soon. Hopefully the host will sense the theme. These are all films I did on
Everything I Learned from
from Movies. Can't wait for the Postman. Let's see here.
Postman probably would make my list if I actually watched it,
Oh,
because I think they spent way too much money to make that. But
We may or may not have that book for a gift or a prize at the expo. Randall at Randall Holt, RJ Holt 666
he's not evil.
He's just my Canadian of the Year brother.
had Star Wars episodes 7 through 9. Wild Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
James West. Can we get a spider robot? Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I can see that. Here you go, Jeff. Polar Express. Good man, Randall. Good man. Batman versus Superman. Hashtag Martha.
Martha.
Oh, Dana Gardens.
Uh-oh.
Rocky 2. Rocky 3. Rocky 4. Rocky 5. Rambo 2 Infinity. Wow.
Well, right at you, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, Rocky 5's awful.
I'm not even that mean. Dev. Dev, you're rocking it like a month straight. We love having you back here. Star Wars Episode 7 and 9, he hobied that shit.
7 and 9, not 8.
Not 8. Yeah, he likes that one.
Way to go, Dev. I like you even better now.
This is a good one if I saw it. The whole thing. Avatar.
How did that not make my list?
I've never seen it.
I did see
I've seen
it.
bits and pieces, but never the
Yeah,
whole
I've
thing.
never seen the whole
I
thing.
did. I did see that, and it was terrible in every way, shape, and form.
Avatar, The Way of Water.
That one I did not see.
Adventures of Pluto Nash. Batman v Superman. Honorable mention, preemptively including Avatar 3 through 5. Don't watch, Dev. Let's see here. Jacobo. Celebrity Jacobo. Tweets
Nope.
by Jacobo.
Just a normal listener like everyone else.
Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Transformers last night. Ugh. Green Lantern. Polar Express. Wow. Number 1, Star Wars 7 through 9. That is definitely not well liked out there. Yeah. I like that it was even 1 through 3 is not mentioned, but 7 through 9 is. So there you go. Let's see here. I think that's all mine. What do you got, Brian?
Let's see. Sister Carolyn says Titanic. That's all.
Jack. Rose. Jack.
Chris Richardson.
Oh, 365.
Formerly of 365.
Let's see. Number 5, he hobied it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, The Eternals, and Ant-Man Quantumania.
Don't really have an issue with those.
We know Chris doesn't like a lot of the MCU.
Neither does Kevin.
Number 4, The Hobbit trilogy.
Can't disagree.
Number 3, Jurassic World Dominion.
I never saw Dominion.
I actually don't blame him. I liked it because it was dinosaurs, but it's not good.
Number 2, all of the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
I had Michael Bay Transformers as an honorable mention.
Hate you.
That's my one honorable mention.
And number 1, Star Trek Beyond.
I don't know that one.
Okay, Into Darkness was the one with Khan. So Star Trek Beyond was the third one of the Chris Pine ones.
They only did 3, right?
Yes. And it wasn't that good. Now, granted, I can think of a lot of worse movies that I saw with big budgets. But
Idris Elba is Crawl, a lizard-like dictator.
yeah.
Okay. I was just letting everybody know. Came out in 2016. Wow.
9 years ago.
Yeah. Anything else?
Lastly, from Blake Edwards,
Oh, we got Blake's list.
The director.
he said The Last Jedi.
Keep going, Blake.
Indiana Jones and Boring Fucking Crystal Skulls.
That is. Hey, Jeff.
I've never seen Indiana Jones.
It's
Indiana Jones is a pretty bad movie.
It's a offshoot in India.
Let's see here. That Blue Avatar People Planet movie. That's Snow White.
He didn't see Snow White.
Maybe he had to go over the weekend.
Well, then show up on the show. I gotta work.
Spider Chicks.
Oh, he did see that. What's the one that just came out with the girl from 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh,
Madam
Web.
Yes.
That Last Jedi Again.
Stop it.
And Rise of Skywalker crap.
I don't blame him on that one. That one's awful. Okay. My honorable mention was made for $75 million, so it wasn't that much. Geely. I had Geely. I couldn't put it as a top 5 because...
Because the budget wasn't that big.
Correct. Brian, do you have a thing over there?
A angry lib.
Yeah.
We just did a Taylor Swift one.
Bad idea of the week. Coming out of your house with a gun drawn at cops and shooting at them.
Shooting at cops is usually a bad idea.
That is bad idea number 82. Just probably not a good sign. They have bigger guns and there's more of them. So just be careful.
We're not positive.
That's true.
They might not have bigger guns.
They had a tank in the backyard.
Yeah, so their gun was bigger.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, when you're part of Weezer, you can afford tanks.
I guess.
You can.
Afford a lot of sweaters.
No, actually, their sweater budget's pretty low. That's why.
They only had one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're asking you not to destroy it.
That's true. Okay, here we go. Brian's got some Mad Libs here.
Jeff, give me a plural noun, please.
Parakeets.
I like that one.
A plural occupation, Jason.
Plural occupation. Traffic guards.
It's typically a volunteer position, but
Not always.
Not always. Jinx by Miyako.
or a police officer.
Nope. Traffic guards.
Jeff, give me a last name.
Oh, a good last name.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. I will take that.
Yeah. I like that one. We're on the same page here. Because Brian's going to tase me.
Only because I was having a hard time pronouncing Nehesapetapedalon.
Jason, give me a first name.
Apu.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
Flabby.
Hey, you looked at me when you said it. My mom said I was just husky.
Okay, I can change it to husky. if you
No,
want.
forget it. It doesn't make it better, Mom. I mean, Jeff.
Jason, give me an adjective.
Coldly. Is that an adjective?
I guess you could make it one.
Yeah, coldly.
Sure.
It's not a great word, but you know.
Jeff, give me a noun.
Flower pot.
Jason, give me a type of building.
A revolving restaurant.
Comes around.
Yes, it does. The building does not revolve. This is what we're fucking putting on the internet. Does the building revolve? Yes. The whole fucking building revolves.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Juggle.
Jason, give me a verb.
Verb. Man, that's a tough one. I'm drawing blank. Skipping.
Not ending in ing.
Oh, never mind then. Verb. Bake.
Bake. Ooh.
Jeff, give me a noun.
Penis.
Mist.
The game?
No, that's with a Y. I'm
okay.
M-I-S-T.
I got
you.
you.
Know, little water.
The movie? The Mist?
Yes,
Great
like
film.
that. Like
Great
like water droplets in the air.
Just
that
would have
makes it
waited a
hard to
couple
see.
more minutes. You were too anxious.
Jason, give me a noun.
Panties. Nope. We did that last week. Scratch that.
And it's not plural.
Yep. Knee brace.
A knee brace.
Jeff, give me a number.
666.
Mark of the Devils. Tony Danzig says, Mark of the Devil.
Jason, give me a verb.
Verb.
Lick.
It's what's happening. Lick. He said lick.
I was going to say lucid.
That's not a verb.
I know. That's why I changed it to lick.
All right, we are doing an office Mad Lib. And this Mad Lib is titled Stanley's Lighthouse.
Okay.
I don't remember a lighthouse.
I don't either.
Everyone has parakeets and dreams. Even the traffic guards who work at Dunder Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I like that.
And Apu has the most flabby imagination of all.
Flabby imagination.
Here's Apu's coldly dream for the future. Yes, I have a flower pot, and it's not some MLK dream for equality. I want to own a decommissioned revolving restaurant, and I want to juggle at the top. And nobody knows I bake there.
Oh, this all makes sense.
And there's a mist that I can press and launch that revolving restaurant into space.
Not the building, just the restaurant.
Let's hope his knee brace comes true. 3, 6, 6, 6, 1, lick off.
Lick off.
I kind of like lick off. That worked. Not the best, but that still was pretty good. I like it. I like the revolving restaurant. I like it.
I mean, I want to live in a decommissioned revolving restaurant,
Doesn't.
too. I can bake there.
My question is if it's decommissioned, would it still be revolving?
I
Did they
think
just
the
forget
wind
to turn
is...
that off on the way out?
Well, if
You
you're...
can hook it back up.
Yeah, with a generator. Or the wind. Maybe the wind just makes it blow.
Oh, yeah, put sails.
Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for calling the revolving restaurant. Yeah. Where's your location, ma'am? Do you see the sails on the building at the top? Yes. Okay, that's where we're at. Oh, I gotcha. Oh wait, those sails are the other sails, ma'am. We're the only sails in the city. No, there's another building with sails. I could have remembered it.
He's having a conversation.
No,
with
ma'am.
himself.
There is no other building. No, I could have. See, back in 1938, when I was with Johnny, he came home from a revolving restaurant that had sail.
So, till next week, Roger says goodbye.
Are we going to do titles for the show?
Oh, yeah, we probably should. I just was so
Trying
off.
to be done
Yeah,
with it?
Exactly.
This restaurant has
Fair.
sails.
This restaurant has sand.
The building does not revolve. 70 pounds of love. Clear minds. And, hey, Jim sent something in.
I didn't have much. I just had the sweater budget, and my mom said I was husky.
We've pivoted from proving your allergy. That dog is the new Blake.
Somebody, Nikki from New Zealand goes, is that Blake the dog?
And then Jim sent something in.
Okay. Anybody? I like the
I like the building.
the building has sails. The building with sails. That's what it is. Yeah. Down the street, I remember a house that had sails on it. Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. If not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You've been listening to Hobie.